Hey guys, Phil Jew here, back with another video. This topic is actually going to be about finding organizations and groups and events near you. If you have seen my most recent videos, I explained that I have moved back to the Midwest and, moving from one region to a different region of the States, really don't know the organizations here. I have found that, a lot of my friends that I've talked to across the country, be it the Z guys or other track guys, or even my cousin-in-law, my cousin's husband, who autocrosses all the way on the West Coast. You can find organizations through word of mouth. However, a lot of them don't get covered, so I'm just going to introduce this. A lot of people already know of this site, but this site is called Motorsports Reg, or registration, or msreg.com. Both URLs work. I am sorry, I hit the mic. So we're going to go to the screen right now, and hopefully I can pan myself to the bottom. So this site is actually super useful. When I moved, or when I started, I was finding autocross events through this site, or sometimes organizations mainly use this for their registration. For example, Mass Tuning Trackfest in the New England area uses this primarily. But for example, the SCCA Time Trials National Tour is on their own separate site on SCCA. And then vice versa, the SCCA Chicago region uses MSReg as as their main registration site. So I'm going to go through this really quickly and just share this with you guys, because not a lot of people know of this site. A lot of people do. And for those that don't, I'm hoping it helps you guys out. So back to the site, we can see that this is sponsored by Hagerty. And Hagerty is actually big in sponsorship across a lot of different areas, mainly classic cars and then track insurance. They're one of three or few companies that provide track insurance. This isn't sponsored. They've supported the SCCA Time Trials program, so I really like to give them a shout out, because it's cut the cost down from a participant standpoint. So again, they sponsor this page. They I don't know if they're in control of it or whatnot, but they're definitely a big part of it. Now it's a pretty simple site here. There's like 5 links right off the bat. Scroll down, you could see featured articles, products of Hagerty, because they're sponsored, and then a sign up button. But even before we sign up, we can already look at the nearby events. And look what's up front, Grid Life, because that's happening this week. Excuse me. So Grid Life actually goes through this just as I guess they would. The registration is on a different site from previous or from last year. So I don't know if their sign up is on here, but if I click the link, you can read all about what they've put on as their description, the venue. Okay, see, so they put a registration link here, and I'll let that load. But it'll show you the venue, and if you click the venue, it'll open the maps of where it is, and we can see Gingerman Raceway is right here in South Haven, Michigan, and that's a 2-hour drive from Chicago. So I'm going to close this out, and they've already linked it to their site where you can buy the tickets on cticket.us. Yeah, I think they do that because they have festivals, which is this week. They have a festival / time attack / GLTC, etc. event. So I digress. Some organizations will put a track map associated with it and a tour lap. It'll show the organizations, you can contact them, and then more events by this organizer. So we'll take a step back. We'll go back to the events near me, or Homer Glen. And we can see different organizations here. We have Moto America, Well, if we look at the title here, it says Marshal Volunteer. So this is probably like a flag, one of the marshals, the flagging, the communications, etc., pit entrance, all that. Sign up for that. Again, another SCCA worker page for the Detroit Grand Prix. This is another sign up page for working. And then there's other events like show events or autocross events right here. If we scroll down, more bikes, and you get the idea, right? So you could see that there's multiple different groups here, and you could search by distance from where you're at. I usually just do like 60 miles to 120 miles, depending on how much the withdrawal of track or autocross is really killing me. But we can keep going down, and I'll show you. There's an Illini chapter, BMW CCA. There's the SCCA Milwaukee region, the Saginaw Valley region up in Michigan. Another SCCA of Rockford instead of Chicago. Blackhawk Farms is a track near us. So this tool is actually just really, really useful. Even some track night stuff is in here, which is odd to me, but I thought that they had their own page for it. Oh well. Now I'm trying to find the event that I signed up for. It is actually happening tomorrow, June 5th. Just making sure I am going to that event first and foremost, and I didn't cancel it. Okay, here it is. So the 2022 Championship Autocross event for number 4. This is an event that I've already signed up for. So there's more information on here that we didn't see on the Grid Live page. So first and foremost, they're going to explain about the event. Usually the schedule is on here. So registrations from 7:15 to 8:15, blah, 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 more and more. Novice walk or driver's meeting, tech inspection opens, etc. Then they usually include like fees. Some groups do a early bird fee or a etc. fee, but with SCCA there's usually a non-member fee as well, and that's just because they got to cover you under insurance. And then they go into more details about what you can do during this event of your car, your class, if you're new, like what would you be doing when you're new. And then on the right, it'll show you when the registration ends, the date of the event, and then also the location here. So luckily, we have nice Chicagoland Speedway right next to us, and they have the drag strip right next to it. So this is a little complaint I have towards SCCA. They put the wrong location. The autocross is actually happening at the drag strip just across the street. But I live in a cool area. We have Chicagoland Speedway over here, and then we have the drag strip and the dirt oval, which I want to go see a dirt race. Those things are gnarly. And then if we go a little bit west and south, we have Audubon Country Club. So there's a lot of motorsports happening around here, minus the Speedway because NASCAR doesn't really go there anymore. But yeah, so that's that. Again, track map, organizations, and more events, and registering. So this is really cool. I just wanted to share this quickly as I'm having to use this again because I moved. I didn't know which groups are out here, and there's a lot of events actually happening around you. Hopefully you're not in the middle of cornfields. Well, I say that, but even Champaign, Illinois, they even have an autocross group out there too. So I can't really say much about that. But this is all I really wanted to share. I completely forgot about it, and I was super stoked that when I had to register, I was like, oh, I forgot about the site. I can find more organizations. I can, besides just SCCA, I can find newer track day groups for like test and tunes, and if I'm just feeling that itch to just go on track, etc. So thanks for watching. I really hope this helps someone, and if it had helped you, hit that subscribe button. I'm gonna do a little more things about getting into motorsports and whatnot, because honestly, this just kind of opened my mind again. I was like, wow, I forgot, because in New England there's a lot of when you do the regionals, they used to have their own their own entry site. Like they would do it on their site instead of Motorsports Reg. Sorry, I hit the mic again. And then again, the SCCA National Tour is on a different site. So it's cool to have everything centralized, and I like it ease of use for the user. So again, thanks for watching. I'm going to see you guys later.
昔に知りたいだけ